Hey Junkies, on this week's episode, we're heading down to Northeast Iowa during their gun season in the first week of December, hunting some public land. Stay tuned for an episode of Outdoor Junkies you're not going to want to miss.
All right, Junkies, it's Wednesday afternoon. Just finished up with work and met my dad up at our 40 acres, our cabin up here by Nacita. And he's gracious enough to let me use his muzzleloader. I've never shot one, my first time using a muzzleloader, so we're just getting ready for Iowa this weekend, and I'm excited. So gonna take a couple pokes here and make sure I get used and familiar to the gun and how to pack it and shoot it and everything, and see if we can't get on some in Iowa this weekend. Stay tuned.
Ramrod, 2 pellets, 50 grains a piece.
Boar butter, a little bit of that. Think we need it?
Yes.
Okay.
The boar butter, with every bullet, it really helps it slide down easy.
Yep. I see. Tough right at the front.
The more times you shoot and the barrel gets dirty, each one gets harder and harder, then you need more boar butter. See, each one's gonna get harder and harder.
Yep. Got a good seal. Now for the primer. Think we're ready. Let's see what happens. Perfect. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. I have no idea where it is.
That's the difference between a 50 caliber and a 35.
Yeah, nice. All right, Junkies, well, we're on the road. We're in La Crosse, Wisconsin right now, getting ready to cross the Mississippi into Iowa. And me and Ethan are super jacked, just making a pit stop here in La Crosse. Back on the road and get into Iowa, do some scouting, and get ready for tomorrow morning.
Outdoor Junkies is brought to you by I-90 Enterprises, Hanksters Motorsports, B Fish and Tackle, Custom Jigs and Spins, and these fine sponsors. This has been a Stone Lake production.
Hey everyone, it's Saturday morning, opening day of Iowa's shotgun season up in the northeast corner of Iowa. Sun just came up, feels good. I'm kind of sitting in a big pinch between a couple different ridges in this valley. So hoping once guys get up and start moving around that we have some deer coming through. It's gonna be hard now. I'm self-filming, and more than likely the deer are gonna be on the move, getting pushed from other hunters, but I'm excited, so stay tuned. We'll see what we see. Hey everyone, it's about 1 o'clock on Saturday morning here in northeast Iowa. Pretty uneventful morning. I mean, eventful in the fact that there was a ton of shots around me. People pushing deer. I could hear deer running everywhere, but I never saw a single deer all morning long, which is unheard of. So I was pretty disappointed in that. I had a father and a son set up to the west of me, about 125 yards. Looked like the father and the son must have shot a doe, so, that's good to see. I was, excited for him, but still just kind of a bummer how I kind of got cut off this morning. So this afternoon I moved into a different spot, and there is not too many people around me for what I know. I think I got a big chunk of land, hopefully to myself here, unless people come in from the private, which kind of surrounds it, but that's always a good thing to get the deer moving and up on their feet and moving around. So we'll see how this afternoon goes, hopefully better than this morning. Stay tuned. I have no idea if I hit him. Really far shot for this muzzle loader, but I don't know. Put the crosshairs on him and pull the trigger, but such a puff of smoke that I have no idea if I hit him or not. So I know the footage wasn't the best either. I couldn't get him in focus, but just figured I would take my opportunity whilst I had a chance. So I'll crawl down and see if I can't find some blood. Hey everyone, it's day 2 of our Iowa hunt. I'm back up in the same stand that we got the shot at that buck at last night. After the shot, I got down and looked for blood, and I had a feeling that it wasn't going to be good. It just was a really far shot that I probably shouldn't have taken, but gun's capable of reaching out that far. It just only has a 1 power scope, so it's pretty hard to see him in the crosshairs when I pulled the trigger. Pretty small object to hit at that distance, so looks like I missed him clean, which is good, and we're back up in that same spot for tonight, so hopefully we had the same action we saw last night. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, it's Monday morning here in Iowa, day 3, the last day of the hunt. We're back up in the stand that we've been seeing quite a few deer in. Same stand that I missed the one about 150 yard shot with the muzzleloader the other night. Champ, one of the guys back at camp who got a buck, offered me to use his shotgun today, so it's got a little bit high powered scope on it than that muzzleloader had, so hopefully if I need to I can reach out and touch something. Or best case scenario, don't even have to. Get them in close and tight, and hopefully we get to test it out. So stay tuned, and we'll see what we see. Yeah, baby. Tag is punched in Iowa on the last day. Getting it done, Junkie Style, baby. Let's check them out. Nothing huge, especially by Iowa standards, but it's been a grind. So I'm happy. Happy to leave Iowa with a buck. Let's check them out.
Well, Junkies, here he is. Good buck for Iowa on public land. Came down to the last minute, and I know he's not the biggest buck, especially by Iowa standards, but you know what? I'm happy to get it done on public land and a do-it-yourself hunt. Just an absolute blast. It's been a grind past 3 days, hunted hard, and for it all to come together in the last moment, in the last day, there's nothing better. Getting it done, Junkie Style, baby.
This segment is brought to you by Hanksters Motorsports.
Hanksters Motorsports is now the fastest growing Yamaha dealer in the state of Wisconsin.
For more information, go to hankstersmotorsports.com.
So Iowa gun season has been a hunt that me and my good buddy Ethan Benson have been doing for the past 2 years. This year was our 3rd year going back. Unfortunately, Ethan wasn't able to come with me this year, but my wife Sarah said that she'd come in, hop behind the camera and film for me. So I was super excited to get it up in the stand with her, spend some quality time. We had kind of a rough rifle season here in central Wisconsin. Didn't see that many deer, so we were really looking forward to heading back down to Iowa. So going into it, I was optimistic. I was going back to a piece of public land that my good buddy Ethan Benson has had a lot of good success in. I normally hunt the north side of the property. He normally hunts the south side of the property, which is several miles apart. It's a couple thousand acres of public land, which is awesome. Iowa manages their deer herd unlike any other. It's really, truly awesome to see when you go down there and get to experience it. So Friday morning, we woke up bright and early, about 4 a.m. Headed out of the hotel room, stopped at Quick Trip, grabbed a bunch of food for the afternoon. We knew we were gonna be packing in heavy for an all-day sit. So we had Sarah's pack, out west pack, her Kafaru, loaded up with all sorts of clothing, gear, outerwear to keep us warm. It was about 35 degrees for high and about 20 for low. So we knew that it'd be nice and cool and chilly walking in, but we weren't gonna overdress and get ourselves sweated up. So we had all of our clothing and gear packed in her pack, and then 2 hang-on Lone Wolf tree stands along with tree sticks and camera gear and equipment loaded into my Sitka tool bucket pack. So we were loaded down nice and heavy and ready to make an all-day hunt out of it.
See him? There's Dolph right there. Hang on, I want to make sure there's no bugs.
When I was trying to do my first opening interview, I don't know how many times we got interrupted just by deer running back and forth. It seems like there were a lot of does that were running there. Didn't see too many bucks, a couple little bucks, a couple good ones, but they were too far off in the distance to shoot.
Hey Junkies, it's 2019 and we're back in northeast Iowa during their shotgun muzzleloader and straight ball cartridge season. So after the past 2 years using the muzzleloader, I decided it's time to switch it up and picked up the 4570 off season, and there's deer running around everywhere. Get ready, Sarah.
Yeah.
50 deer before noon on opening day, deer running everywhere on public land. They set aside food plots, leave standing corn. They manage their land and their deer herd unlike any other state that I've ever hunted before. So it's truly fun to get down there. It's gonna cost a little bit money for a tag, but you get what you pay for. I mean, there's quality deer down there. Everybody knows it, it's no hidden secret. If you like whitetail hunting and you're looking to do something out of state, Iowa is definitely a good state to look at.
Hey Junkies, Saturday afternoon of Iowa's 2019 shotgun muzzleloader straight ball cartridge season. So we saw a pile of deer this morning. I don't know, what do you think, Sarah? 30, 40 deer at least? 40 deer. I know we didn't get them all on film. There's a lot of running around. All the guys down here just push and drive. So deer usually run pretty fast, and it's hard for Sarah to get on them. We got my wife Sarah behind the camera, so she's doing her best, and they're coming through quick. But hopefully we're getting some on film for you guys, and when a big one comes through, hopefully we can capture it. So stay tuned. Like I said, we did a mid-afternoon. We did a little switch here. The wind kind of shifted directions, and it was out of south this morning, and then it kind of switched more westerly. So we slid down this point that we're hunting, and we're seeing a couple coming through already. So stay tuned. It's about 2 o'clock, and got about 3 hours of hunting left to do. So stay tuned. Hope we can put a big one on the ground.
I-90 Enterprises is your one-stop shop for custom trailers, parts, and repair. Located off Interstate I-90 just outside of Edgerton, Wisconsin, our technicians can quickly diagnose the issues, make repairs, custom design your trailer to fit your needs, and get you back on the road. From trailer parts, maintenance, and accessories, if you have a job to do, I-90 Enterprises has the team to help you get it done. I-90 Enterprises, your benchmark for excellence.
The Cunis Auto Group is a proud sponsor of Outdoor Junkies TV. Shop over 4,000 new and pre-owned vehicles at our Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram locations in Platteville and Barneveld today, or visit us online at cuniscountry.com.
In the midst of a global pandemic, one man has sacrificed it all for better ice fishing. Check-Eye Matten. He just makes jigs.
Just make jigs! Just make jigs! Just make jigs! I got jigs!
Nice. What are they called?
Tutso.
Introducing the Tutso, the latest tungsten creation from Custom Jigs and Spins.
Hanksters Motorsports is your destination for the largest selection of ATVs, UTVs, snowmobiles, and motorcycles in southern Wisconsin. Conveniently located on Highway 51 between Janesville and Beloit, Hanksters Motorsports services all makes and models of anything power sports. Thanks to all of our customers, Hanksters Motorsports is now the fastest growing Yamaha dealer in the state of Wisconsin. To see all of our current specials and inventory, go to hankstersmotorsports.com. Looking to stand out from your competitors and increase your brand awareness?
Yeah, baby! Woo!
Then advertise with Outdoor Junkies and reach your target audience. From new product reviews and product placement on our show, our team will enhance your marketing strategy and generate new clients.
Oh, yeah!
Contact us today at 262-607-6399 or check out our website at outdoorjunkies.tv and get your fix. This segment is brought to you by I-90 Enterprises, your benchmark for excellence.
So Iowa season rules and regulations on their guns is you can use a muzzleloader or a shotgun or a straight rail cartridge rifle. And in the past, I've always used a shotgun or a muzzleloader, and I've had kind of some unfortunate experiences going down there to Iowa hunting. Last year I had a giant buck, at least a 150, come running through that. Unfortunately, when I pulled the trigger, just the primer ignited on the muzzleloader and the powder didn't ignite, and he was only 10 yards away, so all I could do was just look at him as he ran off. It was unfortunate, but this year in the off season, I picked up a 45-70, and I was super excited to bring that thing out and have myself a nice accurate shooting gun out to 200 yards. So we didn't go 10 minutes without seeing deer, I bet, and it makes the day go by a lot faster than hunting here in central Wisconsin when we sit all weekend long just to see 3 deer on opening day of rifle season. I mean, it's night and day difference when you go down to Iowa and you're seeing deer all day long. You don't go more than 10 minutes without seeing deer. It's pretty nice. It makes the day fly by. You're just looking for that one shooter to step out and give you an opportunity. So we had this doe that was milling around underneath me, and I told Sarah to stand up because I looked past him and I caught movement about 150 yards away through some brush downwind of us, but I could tell it was a pretty big deer. I threw the binos up and I just started glassing, and he wasn't moving at all. I think he caught our wind actually. That even being that far away, I'm pretty sure he had our wind. It's kind of right up where we walked up to, so he might have crossed our trail or something. He was kind of acting squirrely, but I just kept glassing with the binos, and eventually I saw him at about 150 yards out, just standing still behind some brush. But I could make out one side of his main frame. That one actually was his right side, the one with the split G2, and I saw that in the binos, and I just right away thought, oh yeah, there's a shooter. I knew I wouldn't get a whole lot of time to take a look at him, so as soon as he gave me an open shot, I was gonna take it. I took a poke 150 yards out, and I didn't really compensate for my bullet drop as much as I should have. Like I said, I'm shooting a 45-70, and once that bullet gets out past 100 yards, it starts falling pretty quick. So I put the crosshairs right on him, not knowing that he's at 150 or just not thinking. Like I said, it happened so fast, but I ended up hitting him low in the shoulder, not quite in the vitals, not high enough to put him down. But he was stung pretty good, and he spun around and actually started kind of coming our way. I put the Nikon BDC, the second dot below the crosshairs, which is good at 150 yards. I put that behind the shoulder and squeezed the trigger on the second shot, and that folded him right up.
Got him. I know it's not good footage, but we got a buck down, baby. Whew. He's not huge, but he's pretty good. Yeah. Good job, babe. But we got one.
It cut out all of my randomness that I couldn't get the buck in there.
Good job, babe. I love you so much. Oh, I'm so jacked to be able to get it done with my wife behind the camera. Couldn't be more happy, so shaking a little bit. Happened pretty fast. We had a doe down here milling around, and he kind of was coming up to check her out. So let's go put our hands on him while we still got some good light.
Awesome job.
Well, junkies. We got a buck on the ground. Let's go check him out.
Huge run.
Yeah. Looks pretty good. Heck yeah. Whew.
Wow, man.
That's a good one.
Look at this one.
There you go, junkies. That's what it's all about. Getting her done in Iowa. Nice little kicker on his G2. Sweet.
Here you go, junkies. So we come to Iowa for public land, another good buck off of public land in northeast Iowa. Couldn't be more happy. Had Sarah in the stand with me, filmed the whole thing. So Saturday night, got her done. Time to celebrate. Thanks for watching.
Skip buck.
Good job.
That's what we come to Iowa for.
Outdoor Junkies is brought to you by I-90 Enterprises, Hanksters Motorsports, B-Fish and Tackle, Custom Jigs and Spins, and these fine sponsors. This has been a Stone Lake production.